Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and to the content. As a quick information, I didn't have that much content in the last few days because I was waiting on my new PC, and it is finally here. It's a real beast, so to say, so I'm really proud to have this. Yeah, new CPU, new basically completely new PC, just the old software more or less, in a matter of speaking. And yeah, I was basically waiting on this because I have some bigger projects that I want to do, and it's already proven really useful because when I rendered the turntable at the beginning, it took me like 3.5 minutes, I think, to render 90 frames for the full turntable, which before would have taken 15 minutes, mind you. So the new graphics card is a GeForce 4070 Super. I got the new Super series in my new PC, luckily, and yeah, really happy with that. As a matter of fact, I have to do a few things. I had to set up a new Windows, so I'm also having to set up a new Daz Studio. And this is the actual thing that I was absolutely dreading, because this means that all my stuff is not gone, but I basically have to inventorize my whole all the stuff I made. It is all there. I checked, but I have to. I have to recategorize everything, so this is something I will do over the next few days, and it will take time, and I already started, which is why I didn't have videos up, because I was really just working on this. And yeah, in this case I made something new. I made a new pair of shoes, a new pair of platform heels, which is coincidentally for one of the people I'm currently working with and for, who asked for some, or who had some ideas about content. So the shoes are for that. And as you can see, there is a reference on the other side of the window, or further up on the window rather, which is a picture I got from the person from the shoes, which is what I used as a reference to just work with. So this is the inspiration, but and then the model I wanted to do. But yeah, I took the base platform heel that you can see, the sole. I used the base boot that I made, and just cut it to the part where I wanted it. And now I'm working on the details on the straps on the front. You can see that I'm still checking into the menus, because I still have to fix all the short keys that I set up, and at some point some things still don't really work as usual. In this case, I wanted to thicken this, which didn't work as intended. I have to still set up all my hotkeys, so I have my usual workflow. But yeah, we're somehow getting there. The strings are itself relatively easy. I made 2 rings for the outer side, left and right. This is not as in the original. I think in the original these strings just sewn into the shoe or into the shoe brim, and in my case I just wanted to have these rings that connect each side where the strings or the straps go through. And next step, I made a line which I then put around the foot very loosely. This is intentional, very loosely. It's not really tight, because I wanted next step was to make UV maps for the string and for the rings, and then group the string and the rings as one. And as soon as I did that, so I'm setting up the group short key here, and as soon as I'm setting this up, I basically just copy paste the group, adjust both sides, like both rings, so they actually fit. Adjusting a little bit the straps, so it's just not simple copy pasted, but it's a bit different than the one before. And that's basically all I did. I had to adjust the one of the ends here because it wasn't fitting completely in the ring. It was a bit clipping, and even though it's a very small detail, I still didn't want it to clip, so I had to adjust for this. But yeah, this is it took me longer than expected. I actually, when I started this, I expected it to take around about 20 minutes tops, because it was like, okay, I'm going to put in the sole, I'm going to put in the shoe, cut it, give it an edge, which I did, and then copy paste the one string. But this actually took around about 50 minutes to make, simply because I had to adjust all the rings, all the pieces, and this took a lot more time. Sometimes because I had to jump around with the viewport to actually have it in a good visual point, and just because there was a lot more strength than I expected. But yeah, overall happy with the result. It looks reasonably well, it looks reasonably good. The render at the end is also kind of fitting, so really happy with that. Yeah, one of the issues that I encountered was when I wanted to set the UV maps for the later, for the rest of the objects. It crashed when I Hexagon crashed when I tried to set up the UV map for the sole. Most likely because I didn't do a proper setup here. I basically tried to cut it in half, and this didn't really work. So after 2 crashes, I was basically forced to go the route of just giving it the very simple cube UV map, that the default UV map, which usually works. So I didn't I have not made Hexagon crash by using the default UV map yet, which is always a good go-to. But yeah, overall really fun. Second part of the video is actually me going into Daz and doing weight mapping on this. So we're going to check out the weight mapping again. For those who see this the first time, we have no idea what it is. Weight mapping tells the object how to behave when it is under stress, when it is basically when it is bent, when it is changed. And I think I screwed up a bit the weight mappings here. There are a few issues which are not really that good. First step is I set the weight maps to I made them general weight maps, which basically means I only have to paint them once, not 3 times. But I think I messed up a few pieces here, so I have to recheck how this stuff actually works. I'm not really sure if everything is working out as intended. But yeah, you can see how this actually works with the heels and all, and the platforms. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Good to be back, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys around.